Hey YouTube, how is everyone doing? It is me, Crafty Wanderer, aka the Thrifted Sewist. Waste not, stitch lots. All right, so this video is gonna be short. I'm gonna talk about scraps. Do you guys scrap? As it relates to sewing, do you guys scrap? And you may be like, okay, what is she talking about? Scrap? Scrapping, people scrap when they pick up things off the street to give it another home. So basically, I'm talking about like, do you scrap your leftover fabric? That's what I'm trying to say. I have a lot of scraps that I'm saving because eventually you never know when you might need something. So the reason why I asked, do you scrap, is because what I'm wearing is scraps. I want to say it's scraps. So if you think about it, when we upcycle clothing, you're pretty much scrapping your clothes. So, or you're scrapping. So if you are using a piece to create another piece, you're scrapping. Like, how cool is that of a term, to scrap? So, for instance, I made a friend a wedding gift. Her wedding gift was an outfit. So I recreated a shirt. I gave it a few tweaks. But her bottom piece, her pants, I made bell bottoms out of them. And so her bell is lace. And so the leftover lace, I created bells for what I'm wearing. So like, I have a pair of Levi jeans. I think these are vintage Levi's. They actually fit. And so I was like, what am I gonna do with this beautiful lace? I know that I can create another bell with the lace. And so I did. And also, um, this pink top was scrapped. I used the bottom of this top to create another look on a shirt. And I was like, okay, I know the front of this is going to be kind of low for my liking. And so I have a cardigan that was like this beautiful lace. And so, what better way to use some of the cardigan to create a cover up for this front of my top? So basically, I scrapped an outfit. So when we're upcycling, scrapping is what we're doing. If we are using pieces from a piece that we've had to cut up to recreate another piece. So so yeah, do you guys scrap? Let me know in the comments. So if you are sewist, I'm sure you're like, yes, I scrap a lot. So yes, I scrap a lot too, because most of my clothes that I upcycle, I'm using other pieces. And so I'll use a piece. For instance, I cut this shirt. I think it wasn't a dress. It was really long. It had like a piece on it. Maybe it could be a dress depending on how tall you are, but I've had this top piece for a while. So when we are scrapping our pieces from, using parts of, the garment or whatever, like, we're gonna save it. As a sewist, we're saving so we can scrap. So I saved this piece, and what I did with this piece, when I cut off the bottom of these pants and added my lace bells, I used the bottom of the jeans, like the denim part, to add to this shirt. It's super cute. So I pretty much scrapped this whole fit. So anytime we are sewing from other pieces, we're scrapping, which is really cool because we are saving pieces. We're not throwing pieces away. Like this sweater or this cardigan, I still have a lot of it left. I can scrap it to, use it for something else. So like, I just wanted to come and share a video of scrapping. I just came up with, like, I mean, the word's been around for years, so I just came up with an idea of, are you scrapping your leftover pieces of clothing, which we all should be. Um, Not really. I mean, I'm saying scrapping, but I don't mean throwing away any of your pieces. I basically mean reusing. So scrapping up what you've already used to recreate other looks. So it's like the same as like reusing and repurposing, um, which I know as a sewist, like I said, we're all like reusing pieces that we take from other pieces of clothing. So I'm just like, you know, throwing another term out there, like scrapping. So like we are scrapping, when we're sewing, but we are reusing the pieces that we've cut from or we've taken pieces from to add it to another look. So I just wanted to come and talk about scrapping because that's a word that we as a sewist we don't realize that we're actually scrapping, but I never hear people say the word scrapping. Maybe people are thinking like, oh, if you're scrapping stuff, you're like throwing it out. But no, as a sewist, we are scrapping. We are like, reusing, and we are using our scraps too to create looks. Like I've done a lot of denim crossbody little purses from scraps of denim. So yeah, just wanted to come have a little chit chat about scrapping. If you are scrapping your fabric, that is wonderful because we are saving these pieces from the landfill, someplace they don't need to be. Like all clothing can be repurposed. All pieces can be scrapped to be used for something else. All right, you guys. So stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see my whole outfit that I pretty much scrapped together. If that make any sense. I don't even know if it make any sense, but I pretty much use different pieces to recreate my look. I like to be different when I'm creating my garments. I have been getting requests for some things that people want done, so I will be sure to um, make a video on that. I have three potential, well, two for sure orders and a potential order of like, well, not even the order. So the one I would say is a job. I've been requested to recreate some looks for someone. And I actually did it for a friend about a month or so ago. I had two bags of clothes, and I just kind of like sized some pants for her, and I recreated some looks because she saw like some of the looks I've done, and she wanted some looks recreated with some of her pieces that she couldn't fit. So I have another request. So hopefully next week I'll be meeting someone that wants some stuff done. In the meantime, I have to source some denim and a certain type of shirt. For another client, she is giving a gift to a friend that's a Bon Jovi fan. So I'm excited to source some items to create a look for what she wants for her friend. And then I have a friend that's getting married and she wants me to create her reception look. She loves my bell bottoms. So she wants me to make her a bell bottom outfit. So I'm excited to be able to do that as well. So I will also post another video on things I have by request from customers. I will post my work before and afters of what I've done for people. So yes, you guys, I'm gonna end the video for the night. Um, Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm doing my best to be consistent, and I'm on my journey to greatness. And in this channel, we will be creative, unique, and sustainable. It's all about saving our garment pieces from the landfills. We can come here, share advice, give tips, tricks, share hacks, and things like that. That's what I want for us in our this community. People to come here and enjoy being here, sharing advice, showcasing what we're doing, like share and showcase what you're doing that can help others. I love giving advice and sharing things and like being helpful to people. So yes, y'all, like um let's be unique, creative, and sustainable together. So that's the purpose of my channel, is to come and share some uniqueness. And stay tuned, like I said, to the end of the video so you can see the full outfit of me scrapping and putting pieces together. And I think I've done something similar, but not too much of the same. But I will also share a video. I've made so many clothes this year, or actually upcycled so many clothes this year. I can maybe do like a top 20 of 20 things I really love. I really have top pieces. Like all my pieces are top. I don't know if I really have any favorites because I love everything I do. So just keep following. I appreciate you guys. I'm also blogging The Thrifted Sewist. So I will be sure to link that below. Follow my blog. You will get to know me more. And like I talk about different things on like what got me into doing this sewing and like other things. So each blog post will kind of touch on why I do what I do or what my post is about. So please follow that and engage in that as well. All right, you guys have a peaceful, restful rest of y'all week. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. Good night.